The Book of Enoch speaks of a time when humanity became corrupt in every way, and a ruthless cataclysm under the form of a global deluge wiped out most of the living creatures on earth. The seed of corruption was planted by 200 angels who descended from the heavens and seduced the daughters of men, giving birth to frightful offspring known as the Nephilim. The angels further taught humanity how to make weapons of war, armors, amulets, and other ornaments from precious stones. They also taught astrology and knowledge about celestial bodies in our solar system and their alignment. Women were taught how to make enchantments and how to treat illness using plant roots. And Azazel taught men to make swords, and knives, and shields, and breastplates, and made known to them the metals of the earth and the art of working them, and bracelets, and ornaments, and the use of antimony, and the beautifying of the eyelids, and all kinds of costly stones, and all coloring tinctures. And there arose much godlessness, and they committed fornication, and they were led astray, and became corrupt in all their ways. Semjaza taught enchantments, and root cuttings. Armoros the resolving of enchantments. Barakajal taught astrology. Kakabal the constellations. Ezekiel the knowledge of the clouds. Arakiel the signs of the earth. Shamsiel the signs of the sun, and Sariel the course of the moon. And as men perished, they cried, and their cry went up to heaven. By intervening in the natural order of things, the corrupt angels had committed an ordeal that was not received well in the eyes of God. The Nephilim started growing beyond measure, and soon humanity was unable to attend to their needs. War broke loose, and the earth became reddened by the blood spilled from its creatures. As punishment, the Lord had imprisoned the corrupted angels in Tartarus, an earthly prison from a place described by Enoch as it follows. 18.5 And I saw the winds on the earth which supports the clouds, and I saw the paths of the angels. I saw at the end of the earth, the firmament of heaven above. 18.6 And I went towards the south, and it was burning day and night, where there were 7 mountains of precious stones, 3 towards the east and 3 towards the south. 18.7 And those towards the east were of colored stone, and one was of pearl, and one of healing stone, and those towards the south, of red stone. 18.8 And the middle one reached to heaven, like the throne of the Lord, of stibium, and the top of the throne was of sapphire. Interpreting these message-bearing words, researchers have reached the conclusion that this legendary location where angels were confined and could still be alive awaiting retribution day is somewhere in Antarctica. In 2005, NASA's satellites had come across a huge electromagnetic anomaly buried deep beneath the thick layer of ice. This enigmatic feature is known as the Wilkes Land Gravity Anomaly and has continued to intrigue scientists to this day, as they were unable to put together a solid explanation. There is no reason to believe that this anomalous area in the Antarctic is the place where the corrupted angels had been confined or are somehow related to the story narrated by Enoch. Enoch, the 7th generation of humans after Adam, and the great-great-grandfather of Noah, had knowledge of this impending catastrophe from the Lord. Before the moment of his natural death, he was taken by God into the heavens to witness the events that were to come. Enoch had witnessed the imprisonment of the corrupt angels and saw how the earth was struck by a global deluge that had greatly severed life on the planet. His righteous nature allowed him to propagate this pre-flood story through his grandson Noah, so the following generations could learn from this bloody episode in human history and choose to remain in the light of the Creator. Enoch also spoke of a mystery year when the imprisoned angels shall be released from their shackles and return to earth as benevolent creatures that will play a vital role in the battle against the evil that is to come. Until that time, we can only interpret the holy words and signs we have at our disposal to become aware of this forbidden timeline of humanity. With Antarctica's ice slowly melting and drifting away, reminders of this time-worn episode are being uncovered. The powers that be are against us knowing this alternative episode in human history because they don't want us to learn from previous mistakes. How this secrecy benefits them, we can only speculate, but the dots have started joining, and time is no longer on our side.